Unbelievable. If anything, it does seem like his arm's getting stronger, not weaker, as he gets deeper into his 40s.
No question, Mike. I mean, listen, nobody's watched Tom Brady more than me as far as, like, outside of New England. I mean, I've been obsessed with him since I was in college. I could tell you every technique he's thrown with throughout his career. You've heard me talk about it, you know. And those years of 2011, 12, 13, he had some weird flaws in his technique throwing the football. Yeah, they were winning games, so we've discussed it. He had issues throwing the ball down the field. The numbers say that. But, man, he just is such a technician. And being on the field, I mean, I've caught passes from Brady, you know, in practice. I've of course played against him in 2005 in a late game in December. He's always had an incredibly strong arm. He really has. But now he's got like the technique and the mechanics that are really allowing him to just step on the gas and be accurate at any time. And that, to me, yes, he's throwing the ball better now than he was in 2012, 2013. And being on the field in pregame, Mike, hey, Dak Prescott's got a pretty strong arm. And it's not as strong as Brady's. It's not. I mean, Brady throwing the ball in pregame warm-up, just first off, the way he looked, and I'm sorry, I just got to wax poetically about this just because it really is amazing. Every ball. It's like it's perfect spiral. It's like you hear me say with Rodgers and Mahomes, the ball spins so hard now it makes a sound, and you go like, is that an optical illusion? Like you got to look at it twice. It's spinning so hard. And then the other thing I'll say about Brady too, Mike, and you tell me if you notice this a little, you know, his legs and things look thicker and stronger now than they did 6 years ago. You know, I don't know if he's doing more squats or what it is, but there's a pop in his leg and a look at his leg in the uniform. There was 2 years ago in New England, I was going, damn, he can barely keep the pants over his butt. He lost his butt. Right now, he looks like he's got a base under him, and it's just, I can't say enough about how damn good Tom Brady looks.
And remember, no sleeve on the left knee for the first time in 13 years. A little enhanced mobility, a little more confidence, too, to do what he needs to do, move where he needs to go. We did not see any or many of those, the walls are caving in, I'm going to throw the ball up for grab last night moments from Tom Brady.
No, we did not, right? That's the thing like we're always aware of if there's one little flaw in his game. And that was the thing I was looking for. But Brady, you know, I mean, he just seemed like he was unfazed by it. He's got a great feel of, you know, again, last night you saw a few times where look downfield, wait, nobody's open. Let me look around me, reassess the pass rush. Is there anybody around me? Okay, let me get my eyes downfield and make the appropriate throw. And he just did that so many times. And, yeah, I just feel like even for a first game of the year, he was less flinchy than he usually was. I mean, he really seems like he's in a comfortable spot. And, man, their offense, when you see them take the field, they got some look to it. They got some big, bad dudes on the offensive line. Leonard Fournette, when you see him in person, Mike, you know I like legs and butt. Holy cow, he's got legs and butt. I mean, he's got, like, our legs put together and our butt put together, and I still don't think we're as thick as he is down there. And then, of course, those receivers with Gronk, it's a really impressive-looking football team when they take the field.
A lot of weapons, too, and one of the points that we made in the days leading up to the game, you're never going to have any of those guys complain about how little they get the ball. 3 catches, 24 yards from Mike Evans last night. Fine, we won. Some nights it's going to be him having the 105 yards like Chris Godwin had. Some nights it's going to be Godwin with just a few catches. You got to pick your poison with all the weapons that Tom Brady has, and he will manage to keep them all happy throughout the course of the year. And he's going to throw the ball, as you said the other day. The players will respect him because he's going to go through the reads and he's going to throw the ball where he's supposed to. He's not going to play favorites. He's not going to try to force anything. He's going to take what's there, like with Antonio Brown. Hey, if Antonio Brown's going to get single covered, he's going to be open. Plenty.
That's right.
And I'm going to find him. And that's just the way it is.
Yeah, he doesn't play favorites. You know, he really doesn't. He is going to play the game to its purest form and go where the defense tells him to go with the football. You know, maybe every now and then, okay, there's nobody open and it's Gronk. You know, he's double teamed, but he's got a comfort level with Gronk to know, like, he'll still catch the ball double team. Mike Evans the same way. But for the most part, he's going to play the game true to form. And the thing that just, you know, jumps out to me, like that play right there. Can we rewind that play one more time? You know, I think Tom Brady from 2-3 years ago kind of like goes, oh, wait, I don't want to sit here in the pocket anymore. Let me throw the football and just get it out of my hands. Tom Brady right now, he's into the risk it biscuit thing. Bruce Arians, he's going, wait, hang in there. Oh, wait, pocket's good.
Yep.
I'm looking to strike. And that's different for me than the Tom Brady we saw maybe in 2018 and 2019, who was a little reluctant to hang on the ball and be aggressive with his throws.
That was one of the pressure points when he joined the team, the idea that you hold on to the ball longer, guys get open down the field. That's not necessarily what Tom Brady wants to do, but he's got to the point where he's comfortable with that. So maybe what we see after a full year in this system isn't just the system is completely evolved to him. He's maybe evolving a little bit to the system, and we get a hybrid that is going to be very dangerous. And, you know, we spent a lot of time during training camp in the preseason talking about the Trey Lance one-speed, 120-mile-an-hour laser and very limited variety in the game. You saw the last pass to Antonio Brown, the arc. The first one we showed in that pack, the looping arc to drop it into the bucket.
The fade down the right sideline,
Yeah, instead of firing the missiles. So the bottom line with Tom Brady is this. He's been doing it for so long, and he's managed to keep himself physically able to do it. That's really the key. Anything that you do, if you have an inherent high level of skill, anything you do, you're going to get better at with reps, with time, with experience. The challenge is holding your body together when you're playing a sport so that your brain can take full advantage and your body can cooperate, and it all kind of comes together. And usually for a quarterback, it happens in his early to mid-30s, and it peters out by his late 30s. It's only getting better and better. And the physical ability, I'm done waiting for him to fall off the cliff. When he falls off the cliff, let me know. Until then, there's no cliff. There's no cliff to fall off of.
No, you're right. There is no cliff. As long as you can protect him to a degree, there is no cliff. You know, he's not going to be the guy that extends plays and runs out of the pocket like Rodgers and Mahomes. But he's found a team and a group around him that allows him to play the way he was made to play, let alone what you're explaining, which you're spot on. He's put himself in a position to where everything else has stayed true to form, and he's the kind of guy that we've talked about before. Like, he'll be able to throw the ball at an unbelievable level when he's 58 years old. You know, just because he's got big hands, he's a natural thrower, he's got long arms, and like we talked about with some of the technique and all that and his mechanics, the arm is not going to fall off. So as long as he can continue to keep those other things up that you're talking about, man, he's not going anywhere. And not this year and not next year the way it looks right now. So we got at least 2 more years of Brady the way it looks for me.
Well, and he's already committed to 2 more years. We really do need to start taking as something other than a joke the notion that he can play until he's 50. Because I'm starting to think he can.
It's scary. I mean, maybe he can. I've never, you know, like Collinsworth and Al Michaels said, and I think Tirico said it one time in the pregame, you know, we've seen people play into their mid-40s in other sports, but not to this capacity. Not to where you still go, damn. I mean, he's 45 and he's still one of the best in the sport. Yeah, you know me. I don't think he's Mahomes or Rodgers or Josh Allen, but damn, he's the next group down. It's unreal. It really is. I've never seen anything like it, and he's not going anywhere. But the way he throws the ball and the way he looks physically out there on the football field.
He did a Sirius XM radio town hall back in July, and he told Jim Gray that the standard for him is playing at a championship level. That's the standard. And he's kept himself clearly at that level as we enter this season. And we've seen nothing to make us think that it's going to end anytime soon.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.